That night, something strange happened. I got a friend request on an old gaming account I hadn't touched in months. The username was familiar, G4TestKeeper. I clicked. No profile picture. Only one follower. But the bio stopped me cold. Some people change skins. Others change lives. It was a reference, something I had said to Aaron years ago during a late-night gaming binge. But I'd only ever said it out loud. I turned to Aaron. Who else heard that line? When I said it, he froze. Just me. Anne. Don't say it. Tyler. Aaron's ex-roommate. The golden boy turned bitter after a falling out last year. He'd always treated me like a joke, the quiet tag-along. The one who never drank, never partied, never tried. He also had access to Aaron's cloud backups. Photos. Recordings. He could have heard me say that. And if he did, he was the one behind the threat. I messaged him. Leave me alone. He replied instantly. Then stop lying to everyone else. Or I will. It happened 3 days later. I walked into my shared tech workspace and felt the shift immediately. Silence. Stares. An open laptop on the front desk showing my Instagram page, my photo, my caption, my name. A whisper behind me. Is that him or her? The manager called me into the office. Evan, this isn't about judgment, she began. But some clients are expressing discomfort. Discomfort. With me. Not my work. Not my skills. Me. I left before they could fire me. I couldn't give them the satisfaction. Outside, I collapsed onto the curb and pulled my hoodie over my face. And then Aaron pulled up beside me, engine still running. You're not going to run, he said. Already did, I muttered. Then you're going to stand back up. And we're going to end this. Aaron had a plan. If Tyler wanted attention, if he wanted to control the story, we'd take that power away. That night, we posted a video. Just me. Unfiltered. No dramatic edits. No excuses. My name is Eva. I didn't ask for this to happen. I didn't plan to become her. But now that I know who I am, I won't apologize for it. The video went viral in our circles. Some praised it. Others mocked it. Some DM'd me with quiet thanks. But one message came in from G4TestKeeper. You made your choice. So did I. Watch your back. A week later, someone slashed the tires on Aaron's car. Police found a note stuffed under the windshield. Lies have consequences. Aaron wanted to fight. I wanted to hide. But Eva? Eva was done hiding. People think the hardest part about coming out is telling the truth. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes, the hardest part is dealing with the people who already knew the truth and chose to weaponize it anyway. And in my case, that person was Tyler. Tyler had always been magnetic. The kind of guy who walked into a room and made you feel like a footnote. Aaron used to admire him until he saw what lived underneath the surface. I, on the other hand, just tried to stay out of his way. But somehow I'd become his target. Not because I hurt him, but because I dared to grow into something he didn't understand. Aaron tracked down Tyler's new gig, a local podcast production house where Tyler was trying to pivot into media. We knew he'd never risk his public persona being linked to online harassment, especially not with evidence. So we decided to give him a chance to admit it on record. Aaron reached out pretending to be ready to reconcile. Let's grab coffee, he texted. Talk things out. Tyler replied in less than 2 minutes. Thought you'd never ask. I watched from a booth in the corner while Aaron greeted him. Tyler was all charm and smugness. Hair slicked back, designer jacket, that practiced little smirk that made my skin crawl. But when Aaron mentioned me, the temperature in the room dropped. So that's what this is about, Tyler hissed. Your little pet project in eyeliner. Aaron kept his cool. She's not a project. She's someone I care about. Tyler scoffed. She's a delusion. And that was enough. I stood up, walked straight over to their table. Heart pounding. Voice steady. I'm real, I said. And you don't get to erase me. Tyler blinked, then laughed. So now the whole circus is here. Great. What, did you come to cry for attention? Aaron slid his phone across the table, screen glowing. Recording. 12:34. Tyler's expression froze. I leaned in. All the threats. All the messages. All your little clues. You wanted control. But now I have it. Aaron added, you do anything else to hurt her, and this audio goes public. Your sponsors, your new boss, your fans. They'll know exactly who you are. Tyler stared at us, jaw tight, teeth grinding. Then, he left. Not a word. Not a glance back. Just walked out the door and slammed it behind him, but Tyler wasn't the only one under pressure. The next morning, Aaron got a call from his manager. They said I need to refocus. That my personal drama is affecting the brand, he said, pacing my apartment like a storm trapped in a box. They gave me a choice, take a leave of absence, or publicly distance myself from you. I stared at him. And what did you say? I told them to shove it. He smiled, but I didn't. You didn't have to do that for me, I whispered. He stepped closer. I didn't do it for you, Eva. I did it for me. Because I don't want to be the guy who plays it safe anymore. Not if it means losing you. Later that week, I got an unexpected DM. From Emily L. Hi, Eva. I don't know if you remember me, I used to be in Mr. Brenner's senior English class with you. I saw your video, and I just wanted to say, I'm trans too. I wasn't ready back then. But seeing you be so brave, it's helping me finally come out. Tears filled my eyes. We weren't close in high school. But we sat 2 rows apart for a year. She was quiet. I was quieter. And now, somehow, our stories were linked again. She added one more line. If you ever need someone to talk to, I'm here. It was the first time I didn't feel like Eva was becoming someone. She already was. That night, Aaron and I stood on a pedestrian bridge overlooking the city. The kind of view that makes you feel small in the best possible way. So what now? I asked him. He shrugged. Now, we live. Like this. I asked. With stares? With threats? With people like Tyler still out there. Exactly like this, he said. But on our terms. I took his hand. For once, I wasn't pretending. There's a strange silence that comes after you've told your truth. Not the silence of fear or isolation, not anymore. It's the silence of stillness. Like the moment before sunrise, where the world hasn't judged you yet. Where, for once, you don't owe anyone an explanation. That's the silence I woke up to the morning I decided to stop hiding forever. I stood in front of my bedroom mirror, the same one where Eva had first taken shape. Where she was once shaky eyeliner and too nervous lipstick. Now she was me. No more guessing. No more asking. Just being. I took a breath and asked one last time. Who am I, when no one's watching? And I smiled. Because now, I knew. Aaron helped me film it, a stripped-back, single-shot video. No fancy editing. No dramatic music. Just my voice. My story. This started as a lie. A performance. A favor. But what I discovered was never a mask, it was a mirror. My name is Eva. I'm transgender. And I'm done apologizing. We uploaded it together. Then we turned off our phones, held hands, and watched the sun come up. 3 days later, I got an email from a name I never expected to see again. Subject line, opportunity, and apology. It was from my old high school English teacher, Mr. Brenner. Eva, I owe you an apology. Back then, I saw someone struggling and said nothing. I've watched your video 5 times. You have a gift, not just for surviving, but for communicating. I recently joined a nonprofit media collective that helps underrepresented voices tell their stories. If you're open to it, we'd love to bring you on as a speaker, a writer, and maybe even a mentor. I read it out loud. Aaron's jaw dropped. Eva, this is huge. And it was. Not just the offer. The fact that someone from my past, someone who saw me at my most invisible, now saw me fully. And believed in me. But while my world was opening, Aaron's was tightening. He'd been suspended from work. Jenna, still bitter, still dangerous, had fanned the flames after our confrontation with Tyler. She spread rumors. Twisted stories. Aaron was given a final ultimatum. Return quietly. Disown the scandal. Start fresh alone. He didn't even flinch. I'm not going back, he told me. Are you sure? He nodded. I didn't lose a job. I shed dead weight. What will you do? He smiled. Build something better. With you, if you'll let me. 1 month later, I stood on stage at my first storytelling event, a small LGBTQ plus community center in a neighboring city. I looked out at a crowd of strangers. But I wasn't scared. I wasn't hiding. I was Eva. And in the front row sat Aaron. And next to him, Emily from high school. And Mr. Brenner, tears in his eyes. I told them everything. Not the pain, not just that. I told them about the awkward beginnings. The Friday night favor. The transformation that started in fear, but bloomed in truth. Later that night, Aaron took me to that same bridge where everything began. The one where we'd first dared to imagine a future that wasn't built on fear. He turned to me, heart in his eyes. I don't know where this road leads, he said. But I know who I want to walk it with. He didn't propose. There was no ring. Just a simple question. Can I keep loving you, whoever you are, wherever you go? I nodded. Not because I needed him to complete me, but because he never tried to change me. He just believed in me. The mirror in my bedroom still hangs above the dresser. Same spot. Same reflection. But the girl staring back? She's no longer scared. No longer pretending. She's not a borrowed illusion. She's not a temporary mask. She's me.